Hey, I'm Datwon Mitchell. This is my submission for the Nucamp Python course honors project. Project is not complete, but I am going to show where I am so far. Um, so here we go. Using OBS to record this, so excuse the screen of death thing. So I looked at the basing this off of the Flash boilerplate that I found online. I don't know if that's within bounds, but I was trying to get an example of building a more, I guess, another example because I know one that was provided in a course of an example of creating a REST API in Flask. So I've been all around the internet, kind of piecing this thing together using many different resources as I'm going through my tabs here. Um, this is my actual project. It's submitted. I wanted to do a project that the stack was Python, Flask, Postgres, Docker, Playwright, which is a automated testing framework, Circle CI, and Heroku. Um, I got as far as Docker uh, and some some bugs in my application with communicating between, um, well, actually just starting the Flask server and displaying the template. I think I've figured it out, but I do not have time to fix it before the project is due. Um, so hopefully that'll be fixed soon. I'm going to keep working on it, but it's not done by the time it's due. So I'm just going to turn in what I have. Um, so I'm going to show you the one that I got. So this is the one where I got kind of far. I went through and uh, used the boilerplate as a reference to um, create my API using SQL Alchemy. And sorry, my command line tools are trying to install. And I'm using this as a base. I'm planning to change this API around. This is similar to what we created in our course. I'm just changing the routes around so it can fit my pages. What I want to do is create like a profile page for myself to host my projects in sections. So I do video game development as well. So I want to be able to host a JavaScript based game on my Flash site. I don't know if that's possible, but because I haven't researched it yet, but that's kind of what I want to do. I want to create like a base website for to post all of my projects, and for people to just go to one place and be able to see everything that I've worked on. I want to start with that. So this is my start. I Most of everything that's configured in here. Sorry, that message is going to keep popping up. Creating responses based off of like um, there's some articles that I was influenced by. This is my Firefox designing JSON API responses. So I did a lot of research in this. It's still not working. Um, I know what the bugs are. It's just it's hard to find. Like right now, I'm having a permission issue with Docker not being able to access one of the scripts that's for the entry point when I create the container, and that's how I want to run my dev environment. Um, so it's just getting in the way a little bit. But I'm going to show you the actual page itself. If I could find the template, I was just moving this stuff around. So uh, yeah, so I have this, and let me just open the actual file preview. Yeah. So what I wanted to do is, and I have a better view of this. I'll show you the what the end result is supposed to look like in a second. But this is supposed to grab first name, middle initial, last name, tagline, my avatar, the logo. It's all supposed to grab that from the Postgres database. And this as well, like it's supposed to replace. It's supposed to. These sections are supposed to start blank on a base template, and then pull from other templates based off of the person that is looking at it, which is just myself. I wanted to create a framework like this because I wanted to also create the same type of website for others that are in my immediate circle to help them with their career and um, their online presence. So I'm trying to do it for myself first to perfect it, and then I want to distribute it among my friends because they're also in the industry in different areas. One being in art, which is my wife, and then the other being in design, which is one of my best friends. So, but yeah, this is what I want it to look like. It's supposed to have a little bit more color, and then there's supposed to be an emailing function with this to contact me directly. Haven't got that far yet, but this is the code for it. Uh, the end result is supposed to look something like. Uh, I have to go. I have to do some searching, so excuse me. Um, I'm very sorry about that, but I just want to show the site. Does this have it? That's probably not it. Um, well, that's okay. I'm just returning to how I wanted it before. Um, but yeah, let's try to start this thing before the video gets too long. I am going to. This is already submitted to GitHub. Um, this is where I encountered the error, so I try to Docker compose up, and I may be using an earlier version because the template was made in 2019, and I tried to bring it up to 2022, but it's not. It's still some bugs in it, and I'm trying to. I did that to understand more about Flask, and it was a little counterintuitive. Um, so what I'm doing now is just recreating everything from scratch, um, which is kind of what I did here, but I based it. I went on along the guidelines of the template a little bit too much, and I think I need to just bring it up to like, for instance, the template is using Flask version one, and I need I need some of the functions and some of the stuff that's in version two in order to do what I'm used to as far as the course. Um, and for compatibility reasons too. So anyway, I'm just gonna hit Docker Compose up, and as we can see, the it creates the database, the Postgres container. Well, this is the volume, um, and it creates the container app. But so my entry point is this Docker script that's supposed to run, which it's supposed to um, execute my Python manage recreate database and Python manage run server. It does not do that, and I have been having trouble um, getting that to work. What I can do is I'm trying to run it directly. Um, and it's I should be set up on my Mac for it. So we're gonna see. Um, then I am going to the link, continue, and there's my API. It's nothing right now. Um, I haven't really connected everything like how I want to yet. Uh, Mostly because I'm trying to fix my Docker container issue, but um, it's just a little it's just some hurdles that we run into as developers that I'm trying to get through. So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the entire project ready, but um, this is going to be worked on and progressed. I might redo this because I'm taking the React, the full stack course next. So I may just redo this with React components, and it'll be a lot easier for me because I'm actually used to TypeScript and C Sharp. Python is kind of my weaker language. Um, and I prefer to use TypeScript and React components anyway. Um, so I may do that and do like a Node.js server or something like that. But yeah, um, this was it. Thank you.